Hey guys, I'm back for part 2 of my brooch collection. I am more than positive that there are others missing because I can think of at least 2 that aren't here. So that'll be a video in the future. But there are still some pretty awesome ones here. So I'm going to start with these tiny guys just to get them out of the way because they're nothing really that fancy. This one, again, has my birthstone in the wing. This is a very, very, very small cherub. And I'm sure you guys have seen this type, before. Once it focuses. This was very popular back in the 90s. I'm pretty sure my mother bought this for me. I showed you the big one. When I finally got the big one, because I got the tiny one first, I would wear them together. But this was a popular thing during that time. And I also have one, its wings are my birthstone. But this is a jeweled angel. I'm sure you've seen these. I think you can still find these. I think Walmart still sells this type of a pin. It's very old. Its wings are slightly tarnished. It's cute. I've worn this one a handful of times, if that. Here's that one. I think it pretty much covers those. This one I got last year with Joey. We went to the Cape Cod Chip Factory. Now, if you're ever in Hyannis, I totally recommend it. It's a free tour. You get free chips at the end, which you know my love for chips. If there's free chips involved, I'm pretty much there. I'm not going to lie to you. So this, if you purchase this pin, the money went to preserve the actual lighthouse that's on this pin. This is an actual lighthouse in the Cape. So I bought this Cape Cod pin. If it focuses. How cool is that? So the proceeds to this pin went to that lighthouse. And their chips are delicious. If you haven't had them, get out from under your rock and go get them. They are amazing. Oh my god. I love the spicy ones. They have a salt and pepper one that's good. Their barbecue's good. Any flavor is amazing. So go out there and try it. This one is another one that I had bought with my allowance when I was little. It's got red eyes, which is kind of creepy. But for whatever reason, I wanted it. It's a little lamb. I think this is an Easter pin. I'm more than positive this is an Easter pin. He's got a little green bow around his neck. And red eyes. How weird is that? It's cute. It is very cute, but why red eyes? It should have been green eyes and a red bow. I don't get it, but I really wanted this pin, so I saved up my allowance for it. So this one and the turtle were the ones that I was very, very young. This thing is old. In comparison to some of these, I know you can't tell because the lighting in here is pretty crappy, but in comparison to some of these other pins, this is actually a slight tarnish. It's turning silver, and it was a gold pin. There's only 2 silver pins, which are coming up now. I lean towards gold. You guys know that. I've always leaned towards gold. I just like gold better, but I do like a lot of silver. This came with a prayer card. This was from a religious store. It was a prayer from St. Francis. If you're not familiar with St. Francis of Assisi, he is the patron saint of animals and pets. Desi actually has a charm hanging off of one of her leashes. Just because he protects and keeps our pets safe. So this is a cute little doggy pin with little wings. It came with one of the prayer cards. He's cute. I really like him. I wore this a lot when I was in college because I just got it at the time. This one is probably one of my favorites because of the details on her. She's made out of pewter. I'm more than positive I bought this one. But she's simply gorgeous. I had her on one of my jackets for years. She's very fragile now, but she's still one of my favorites. So this is a pewter pin of this gorgeous angel. She's quite large. And you can see her wings are kind of diamond cut. Isn't she not oh my god. She's just simply gorgeous. One of my favorites. I tend to protect this one a little bit more so than the others just because her being made out of pewter, I feel, is a little bit more sensitive. I've had this pin at least 16 years, but she is definitely one of my favorites. As you can see, she's quite gorgeous. I have no idea where she came from, but absolutely beautiful. I think my godmother actually purchased this one for me. Can you see like her face? Very detailed. I love like how you can see her leg underneath her robes. It's just, I think, especially considering I'm an artist and we study this kind of imagery, I think that it's simply amazing how they were able to capture this in a pin, no less, with her, with the fabric coming over her leg as if she's walking and the wind's blowing, and you can see the outline of her leg. I think that's just simply gorgeous and very, this pin was pretty thought through. Like I said, it's at least 15 years old. So, one of my favorites. This is another antique pin. There were 2 of them at one point. I don't know where the other one went. Like I said, I know some of my pins are missing from here. So, it may be with that collection. And like I said, when I pulled them out, because I do have some jewelry that is more, because at this point it's so old and fragile that I don't wear it anymore. It's just mementos at this point because from special people that gave it to me and stuff like that. So when I pull that stuff out, I will show you. But this one, I can't even tell you the date it came from. This was gifted to me from my great-grandmother who has since passed. This, again, is another poodle. Because if you saw my first video, we're not going to get into the whole poodle thing again. You're already aware. It is missing a few of its pearls, one in the tail and one right here. Again with the red eye. Not entirely sure why. Red eyes? I don't know. I guess because it's just a contrast between the gold and the white, maybe. But this is a little poodle. Kind of cute. I do prefer the other poodle out of the 2. But this is a very unique piece. Which is why I'm showing you. Because it is very... You don't see stuff like this very often. Next one, I was a child when I got this as well. This came from a babysitter, and this is so 90s to me. Definitely 90s in my opinion. Like this is, yeah, we'll just show you. This is a teddy bear brooch. Yeah, your quintessential, I feel like, hello, as I drop it. This is like your quintessential teddy bear, and I feel this style was very, very popular in the 90s, not just in brooches. I feel like you saw this a lot on shirts, and Lisa Frank had a line of stickers very similar to this little dude right here. It's just, to me, when I see teddy bears with that little bow in this particular fashion, I think 90s. Did anybody else think that? Comment down below and let me know. He's still very adorable, but again, this is a very dated piece in my opinion, but super cute, and he's about 1.5 inches tall. Very pretty. We're down to 3 more, guys. This one is another Christmas one. I am more than positive that I bought this one. More than positive. Because like certain pieces would resonate with me, and this one's also a poodle. A creepy poodle nonetheless, but a poodle. So this one is this little Christmas one. And obviously you can see he's poking out of a stocking. I like the ones where there's some enamel to it. It adds a little bit of interest. With the enameling, it can be done one of 2 ways. It can either be done very tasteful or very gaudy. There's not a lot going on with this one, not too many colors, so I feel like this was done in a very nice way. It's got a little bit of white here. You can see the little holly berry and the little leaves are done. He has, or she, typically when they have that little mustache, they're boys, so we're going to say it's a he. This little poodle has little black eyes and a little black nose, and he's just hanging out, just chilling in his stocking. Super, super cute piece. It actually matches the bow in the background. Isn't it cute? I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones that I picked out. So, 2 more, guys. This one came on another prayer card. I don't remember the collection he's from because this is a collectible bear. Again, this came out in like the late 90s, early 2000s. So there's actually quite a few angels here now that I'm thinking about it. This is made out of like a resin. But here's a cute little bear Little teddy bear with little angel wings. He's adorable, isn't he? I love him. He's one of my favorites. Oh, I've said that about all of them, haven't I? Very, very cute. He's very textured, but super adorable. That's the back. All of them have the same backing, just to let you know. I know I didn't show you the backs on them, but they all have the same type of pin style. You have no idea how many times I've stabbed myself on these guys. No idea. I really need to get a drawer where I can display my brooches better. Because, like, I have quite a bit of jewelry, like I said to you just a few moments ago. So my jewelry armoire doesn't necessarily fit everything. I love the armoire. It's gorgeous and it holds a lot, but I have quite a bit, and a lot of it I like to keep in the boxes. So the boxes take up a lot of space. So I got to figure that out eventually. So last for this video, but certainly not the least, because there are others, like I said a million times in the past 2 videos, that are not here. This one was actually my great-grandmother's. I can't tell you where it came from. I have no idea. She passed away when I was a teenager. I think I was about 16 years old when she passed. And when they were divvying things up, she left me some jewelry. If I do that jewelry collection video, you'll see some of it there. But she left me costume jewelry. Not that I'm complaining, because actually the pieces are very unique and they're so old that it's not something that's popular at all today. So they're very modern. Even back then when she passed, like I said, I was 16, so we're talking about 15 years ago. They were very unique pieces that I love to wear because you just didn't see these pieces. And this one being one of my favorite, I wore this to high school, guys, like seriously. But it's still one of my favorite pieces. I think it's made out of wood. I'm pretty sure this is carved. But it's super, super cool nonetheless. This is, I think this is considered a full house. I'm not a card player, guys, so don't quote me on this. But this was very Vegas Strip to me. And I just thought it was so unique because I've never seen anything quite like this piece before. It's very old, as you can tell. But that's kind of the charm of it. There was also other pieces that kind of went with it. I had a dice necklace that's made out of gold that I would wear with this, kind of when I was like feeling lucky kind of thing. I would wear this kind of thing to school. My outfits at school were very odd, so this kind of fits me perfectly. So that is the last piece for this video, guys. It's hard to pick a favorite. Each one is very different and unique, but now that my friend gave me this, it just made me think of my old brooches, and I was like, you know what? I haven't taken them out in so long. I have tons of blazers, so I'm going to start rocking it, bringing back the brooch. Absolutely. You can find them for very reasonably priced. You can find them at TJ Maxx and Marshall's. Macy's has them. I can tell you the turtle for sure came from a Macy's when I was a little girl. You can find them for pretty reasonably priced, and they have all kinds of different ones. I'm pretty sure I've seen them by Betsy Johnson as well. I think she also makes them, but it's just something that's very unique and it's not very popular. So if you want to make a statement with something that nobody else is going to have, I definitely would say a blazer with a brooch is the way to go. I remember back in the 90s, my mother would wear brooches on her winter coat, like the poofy jackets. I'm not saying to do it. It's something that can be done. If it's a black jacket, I think it'd be okay. But if it's like an in-your-face, multiple pattern Columbia jacket, not so much. It depends on the brooch, but definitely something to think about. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did. It was really cool to get the response that I did about when I spoke about this one. So let me know if you want to see a jewelry collection. It's going to be in like a million parts. I'm going to warn you ahead of time because there are quite a few pieces. A lot of antique, a lot of just stuff that I've collected over the years myself. But definitely let me know. Anyway, guys, I thank you so much for watching. I love you all so very much. And thank you for coming and watching my videos. I really love reading your guys' comments and talking to you guys. I've met so many awesome people through here that I wouldn't have been able to meet without being on YouTube, because some of you are in different states and different countries. And it's just really cool to be able to meet people that, like I said, I wouldn't have met because you're not in the area that I live in. Anyway, guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye.